Welcome back to another video, guys. Feels good to be back. You guys have been really watching my recent videos and you guys have been really liking it, learning from it. In today's video, someone asked me, how many times a week should you go to train? His name is Luca934. How many times a week should you train? So you're a skinny guy and you don't know how many times you should train. I've been lifting for a minute. I go 6 times a week. Sometimes I go 5 times a week, but I'm very consistent with my lifting. Before I even get into how many times you should train, let me just tell you something. If your body is able to recover from session after session, go and train. Putting on muscle as a natty is easy. It's not complicated. You guys think, oh, which supplement should I take? What should I do? What should I eat? Just relax. First things first, try to get your training and your consistency on point. You guys watching, you guys are skinny. Most of you guys watching this video, you guys are skinny because you guys are not consistent. One day you're gonna push yourself and in the next 10 sessions, you're not gonna push yourself. You think you're gonna put on muscle just like that? It doesn't work like that, boys. It does not work like that. You know, if you wanna really get jacked, you gotta go and train. You can train 5 days in a row and recover and go back on the 6th day. It's completely okay. If you're recovering, go. If you're not recovering, take a rest day. Go back the next day. I don't prescribe in taking 2 days of a rest day. I've never taken 2 days in a row of a rest day. That's never. Like never. I've been lifting for a little over 5.5 years. Yeah, way over 5.5 years. It's about to be almost 6. I've never taken 2 days in a row a rest day. A lot of people want to train 5 days in a row and take 2 days rest day. That's stupid. That is absolutely stupid. You can train hard for 2-3 days in a row and take a rest day and then come back and go again. When you're really training hard, you're going to need a rest day. You know, and I'm talking about training really hard. Most of you guys don't train hard. Most of you guys just mess around in the gym. You guys are going to train hard one session and then for the next 7 sessions, you guys are really not going to push it, you know. Again, as a natural, it's easy to put on muscle. I'm telling you, we natties can beat it. But you guys got to know how to really strain and push yourself. Going back to what I was saying, how many times you train in a week? You're a beginner. You're 140 pounds. You're a skinny twig. You don't know how many days a week you should train. If I was in your place, I would train 4 days a week and take 3 days off. Remember, if you're 140 pounds, I literally have a client who was 140 pounds. He's probably watching this video right now. He was 140 pounds. For one entire year, I only had him train 4 days a week. But in his case, he was really putting in work. So after 8 months, I increased and I put another extra day. So technically he's training 5 days a week. But his program is on a hybrid split, completely different. You also gotta take into the fact that you can train 2 days in a row, take a rest day, another 2 days in a row, take a rest day. You can do that, but you have to really understand if your body is recovering. The most important part is if you are recovering. Doesn't matter how many days you go and train. I know people who train every single day. You know, they're making gains. It's possible. The human body is made to learn, adapt, and overcome, and evolve. That's what the human body is made. This body that I created was created to learn, adapt, overcome, and evolve. So whatever stress I put it under, it's gonna learn, it's gonna adapt. Very smart. So again, you're skinny. You're thinking how many days you should train. I think if you're skinny, train 4 days a week. And the other 3 days, just do cardio for like 2 days, you know. You could train 2 days, then take a rest day, then train another 2 days and take another rest day. You could do that. It's possible, you know. And then take a rest day and then go back to your program, take 1 day off and go back again. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Once you pass the first year marker, things get difficult. Things get a little bit more complicated. That's when you are getting stronger. And the thing is, in the first year, the amount of gains you're going to make compared to the second year, it's different. Even strength gains as well. It's very different, guys. It's very, very different. You guys really need to understand what I'm saying right here and be very mindful. Just listen carefully. The first year you're training 4 times a week, you're going to make massive gains, you're going to gain stronger. But on the second year, you might have to increase you not only have to increase the intensity a little bit more, but you also have to increase the variations, you know? But I'm not going to get into variations and make things complicated. I'm assuming most of you guys are beginners. Yes, if you're an advanced lifter, you can still make gains by training 4 days a week if you're going really hard, you know? Personally, if you have the time and you're able to split it out, you can train 6 days a week as an advanced lifter. I train 6 days a week and I train hard. You guys can go see my videos. I'm lifting heavy almost every single session, but I'm recovering. I make sure that I'm recovering. I don't make sure that I'm going over what my body can recover from. Again, the whole point of figuring out how many days a week you should train is going to be based upon if you are able to recover from your sessions. There's no point in going and freaking training 2 days, 3 days a week. You could train 3 days a week and still make gains. I'm not saying you're not going to, you know. But if you're going to train so little in a span of 7 days, like in a week, if you're only going to train 3 days, you have to really, really push it. You have to push it really hard. Like balls to the walls hard. If you're training 4 days, yeah, still push it. If you're training 5 days and 6 days, I mean, gotta push it, but the intensities are gonna be a lot more different compared to you going 3 days a week. At least that's what I would program for any of you guys, or program myself, because my focus is getting stronger and getting freaking jacked. And I do everything based around it. Most of my training program, everything is around it. You guys need to be very mindful about what I'm saying here. Try to understand, because a lot of gym bros don't know how to train. They don't know how to put on muscle. They're gonna go and listen to somebody who's taking steroids and trying to compare how they match up to that. Someone who's taking steroids, someone who's on juice, their journey is by far thousand miles away from you. You know, you are a natural lifter. Your whole worldview in terms of the gym and everything is different. We have to take a different approach, you know. I hope you guys are able to understand what I'm saying. Don't complicate things. Putting on muscle is not hard. You just have to work hard and actually understand and follow a plan. If you guys are following a plan, you are gonna get jacked. You are gonna gain muscle. But you have to follow a plan. Very detailed plan. If you guys have questions, comment down below. Ask me more questions. I'm here to help you guys. I'm literally here to help you. Alright? Ask me more questions. Anything you need, I'm here. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make it easy for you to understand. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys all in my next video. Today was a really successful day for me so far. Now I made this video. I'm going to go edit it, put it up for you guys. I know you guys are going to be able to learn a lot from this. I will see you guys all in my next video. Train hard, train smart, follow a plan. You don't see someone who accidentally just gets jacked. He followed a plan. You follow a plan.